Hey there, and thanks for clicking through. The person who sent you this has indicated that they would like to show those that are closest to them, either in their personal or their professional lives, what it's like to endure the day-to-day realities of having high-functioning anxiety. This may come as a shock to you because your person probably exudes this capacity to be able to make things happen and ship things and create incredible changes in their world, their workplace, or wherever they put their hand to. Inside, unfortunately, what's going on is a bit of a different scenario. So on the outside, they're capable, confident, they say yes to everything and they make things happen. You know, they're the ones that remember the birthdays. They schedule like nobody else. Their diary is always organized and up to date. However, when we go into the internal parts of their worlds, there's a lot going on. And one of the reasons that they're so effective and efficient in the world, that they get things done to such a high standard, is that inside they're actually feeling very, very anxious. So there is a part of the brain called the amygdala, and everybody has one, and evolutionarily it's required because it allows us to be able to perceive threats and act accordingly. However, for somebody who has high-functioning anxiety, the ability to distinguish between the threat of missing a deadline at work and having a gun pointing at their head is really difficult to do. And so physically, mentally, and emotionally, every receptor starts to go off, and they really feel the danger looming when they're not reaching their own standards or somebody else's standards. They have this inbuilt desire for perfection and for achievement and for striving. And in a lot of areas of their world, this actually helps them to excel and promote themselves in a way that is really particularly impressive. However, what this feels like day to day for them is full on. Physically, they might have sweaty palms, their stomach might be upset, they might feel nauseous, they may have a tense jaw, all over achy muscles, or they may have experienced what it feels like to have a full body paralysis and feel physically frozen. This is a pretty frightening experience, and it can have long-term effects on that individual as well. Feeling this on edge all the time is really, really exhausting. And what you may not realize is actually how tired this particular person feels. So another reason that they may have sent you this video is to help you understand in greater depth as to what's going on for them. So let's go through some suggestions of what may help them feel safer, more supported, and more understood. For some, it may be an increase in physical touch. So if you're close to this person, it might be more hugs. It might be giving them massages to help them ease those really achy muscles. It could be going into greater depth and more detail about a scenario that's happened throughout the day, more so than what feels natural or normal for you. And if this is the case, I really recommend that you give them the gift of your time to be able to talk this through to help neutralize their stress and anxiety levels. Another thing might be that they just purely want to debrief at the end of each workday or each school day. Beautiful. Or it could be that not sure. You guys can figure that one out yourselves together. Some things that they really don't like, or most likely don't like, is when people downplay what's going on for them by saying things like, just calm down, it's no big deal, or a roll kicker is stop overreacting, or nobody else thinks it's a big deal, so you don't have to either. This actually sends them a message that you're not recognizing what they're going through and what they're emotionally processing. So where to from here? What I recommend is that you sit down with your person and you ask them, what do they need for them to feel like they're understood, and what do they need to feel like they're supported, both on a day-to-day process and then also in those real moments of worry or panic. Your person might regularly experience panic attacks and you've never noticed, and it might be something to actually ask them as well. So be practical, write down either all of these things that they need, have a really beautifully juicy conversation about what's going on for them, how does it physically manifest, emotionally manifest, and how does this affect them day to day. So I wish you all the very best of luck. Have great conversations, and I'm sending a lot of peace to both of you.